Hey, what's going on, guys? It's another little video here. Having some fun and just living it up, man. You know, coming on here and talking about, my experiences is really releasing for me. We always come on here, guys. I always like to encourage people. We over here just, chilling, jamming music. See what I'm saying? And, in my last previous video, I talked about, turning the TV off and all of this other stuff. And, guys, nobody's better than nobody else. Let me put that right on the line right now, man. See, this is a big misconception that everybody... See, this is why the Bible talks about of humbling thyself. It's all learning as a group. We all learn from one another. Two people can learn from somebody else, one other person or a couple of the people, ideas. This is why ideas are exchanged. But ultimately, it's encouraging you to look into topics and build on other people's experiences on what has happened. You see what I mean? And, man, I'm going to tell you guys, man. It's very encouraging to read the Bible. And one thing that I want to... That's why I'm making another video here, because I want to touch on... I said, reach for things above. But we talk about how there's some things on this world that's rooted in evil. And I've talked about the Bible being rooted in evil too, haven't I? But see, this is the thing. This is why you need to go and look into history. Just because it's rooted, just because the root of something is evil, doesn't necessarily always mean that it is used as bad. This is why I made the video on biblical tools can be misused as well. And when we and this is my experience, when we set our sights for things above, like is it godly? Is it Heavenly Father? Is it good wanting to help somebody or do something for somebody else, bless somebody, or give something to somebody else, or do that? What is that, man? You see what I mean? And I come on, and that's why I love talking about biblical scriptures and all different kinds of things, man. Guys, in this world, a lot of people don't want. There's people that don't want you to read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And for whatever reason they may have for, not wanting to, just having a saltiness towards you for reading, but based on their experiences growing up or whatever, it doesn't matter, guys. And that's what I was going to say, when I've set my things on things above, it's very encouraging. That's why, guys, I always tell you guys to read the scriptures. And you meditate. Okay? Meditate and pray on the Holy Scriptures. Nobody's demeaning the Bible. Nobody's demeaning nothing like that. But we have to make sure that we read these scriptures with grace and our fullest, purest of heart, man. Because if we do that, it allows us clarity, because our minds, if you think about it, guys, our minds are clouded with a lot of the stuff that this world has to offer. That may be Lucifer's currency, which I like to call it, money, or some other kind of extravagant hobby or vehicle, whatever. But that's all, guys. I come on here, we shoot the shit with you on the scriptures. There's, I like talking about, maybe there's more videos where I'm focused on talking about, my studies and my adventures in reading the scriptures. You see what I mean? Because if you think about it, there are certain people, Luciferians use the Bible, guys. This is why we need to get out of our minds that the Bible can be misused for leading people astray and keeping people in the world too. And that doesn't mean literally. Okay, we all here, right? Are we on Mars? No, we're not on Mars. Okay, we're here on planet Earth, man. Okay? But it's all about a state of mind. You know what I mean? Our state of mind should be doing everything we can to try and help the planet, whether it may be look, man, one thing that I want to say to you is that God works in mysterious ways. I've heard that my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I think that really we just need to lean into that. And remember, lean not on thy own understanding. Okay? And Heavenly Father, as long as we have the purest intent, and there's a lot of deceptions in this world, but as long as we have the purest intent to try and help and do what we can, you know what I mean, to try and help others, then we're already on the right track, man. And one of the greatest things is humbling, man. Like, dude, this is why when we present certain questions and we present certain things, we have to ask ourselves, why is this? Why is something happening? Why is somebody getting censored for wanting to speak out? You know what I mean? Why is someone, being censored? You always have to think about that, and that applies to a multitude of different topics. But guys, with the, I'm just gonna be real with you, the jab in particular, man. That's the only thing, man. Dude, he's picking one of the, hey, man. You believe the news outlets telling you, oh, you should go get that, or you hear both sides and see the side that was censored. Okay. So make sure I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh no, you look into it. You look at both sides. Look into it, and you come to the logical conclusion. Why was this? Why, if the doctor is speaking logical stuff and actually showing you studies about this jab, and I'm not putting nobody down. I'm not putting nobody down, man. I'm just encouraging people to keep looking in and stuff. That's why, man. It's clearing things up, man. It's clearing things up because we haven't been making videos and. We've been just chilling, man, in our studies, man. So, but man, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna stay on this video too long. I had uploaded my gang stalking video. But wonderful souls, man, that's why prayer, that's why That's one of the main things, man. See, the Bible is these are all tools. And as I putting the tool down, that's great. Oh, man, it uses it to elevate. Man, it's great. We could use it to elevate. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, guys. We're going to continue to rock and roll, and we're going to continue to keep going forward. Chilling out. Just wanted to come on here and shoot the mess with you guys, kind of getting on track with, making a little bit more videos here, just kind of coming on here, just being ourselves, man, So we got Mr. Cody here, just chilling out. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign up there. I just want to do a quick little update video, kind of like clearing some stuff, because I know I made videos, about certain tools and stuff like that in the Bible and everything. And I just wanted to, if you can disagree, man, but you know what, ultimately, whatever understanding that you have, if you may not agree with my understanding, I wish you blessings either way. It's not wishing no hatred on nobody or nothing like, oh, you're wrong and all this. It's nothing to do with that, man. There's too much division. It's so much division, man. So much stuff, man. So much stuff, man. And it's dividing individuals, man. And it's too much arguing instead of discussion. And that's all, man. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, man, we ain't, anybody that's followed me, thank you, man. Or whatever. It's all about just whatever the message is. You using, being used to push a message, man. And it's not intended to be a negative message. It's intended to share my story and to just do some, be myself on here, man. So, guys, thank you, man. And I really appreciate it, man. Y'all take care. And keep the spark flowing. Keep the brain sparked. And I'm going to catch you guys later. You take care. This is True Seeker. Signing out of True Seeker Nation. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.